Sunday, November 7th, 2010. Standard weekly update. Also an update for the self-improvement challenge. Just for some reason I can't remember what it's called. Pretty shit week actually. For whatever reason I decided that I would give in to the urge to eat shitty foods, not fast food so much as home style type foods. So last night, for example, I made boneless chicken thighs, but I had that with a concoction of stuffing and cream of chicken soup and cheddar cheese, and it sounds terrible, but when you bake it, it's fucking awesome. And along with those home-style meals, I would also have like one of those grocery store pastries of some sort, so like a cherry cream cheese strudel or chocolate this or chocolate that. What I did, since for whatever reason I wasn't ready to start this week, so what I did to sort of mitigate the effects of eating, basically carby meals, was I would limit myself to one meal per day. Now, I understand on the surface that sounds really bad, really harmful, really short-sighted, just not a good way of doing things. I understand that 100%, but in that one meal, it was a solid-sized meal, probably 2,000, 2,500 calories, and the reason why I would do that is if I'm going to consume these shitty foods, you might as well do it in that kamikaze type approach, because your body can only metabolize so much of that at once. So you are better off, if you're going to have, if for whatever reason your mind says today you're going to have a plate of brownies, it's better to have that plate of brownies in one sitting than it is to space it out throughout the day. Because if you eat it throughout the day, your body has time to accept what it's taking in, and to shuttle that sugar off to be stored as fat, or yada yada yada, any other number of bodily functions that it's going to do with this sugar that those of us in the weight loss community don't want. So FYI, and something a nutritionist will never tell you, binging. And I don't know if what I was doing was binging. I wasn't eating to the point of having to vomit. I would just eat, for me, a good-sized meal, and limit myself to that meal for the entire day, which is fine because I'm still getting in my 24-hour fasts, and there, as I've gone over before, dozens of benefits to fasting. And but back to what a nutritionist would never tell you, or a health professional would never tell you. Binging is better than grazing. So again, if you're going to have that plate of brownies, have that plate within a 45-minute to an hour window versus an 8 to 10 hour window. You will be reducing the catastrophic effects it's going to have on your body. So getting back to this week for me, obviously eating like that, the scale's not gonna show me a number that I like, but I didn't gain any weight throughout the week, but obviously I also didn't lose any. So back to the mitigation of this damage, I think I succeeded in that way at least. So I had a shit week, but I didn't gain any weight. That's about as good as you can hope for. And fingers crossed that today, I make the decision that this upcoming week will be a week for progress, a week for positive change. I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm ready to make that change, but if I am, here's to good things. If not, well, I'll take that same approach as I did this past week and do what I can to minimize the damage I do to myself. So anyways, that's that. Black Ops is coming out. I will be waiting in line tomorrow night. So in about, I'm not doing the math, 30 some hours, I'll have something to do in my free time at least, and other than exercising, of course, which I have been doing. I do not skip out on the gym. In fact, I went to the gym last night by myself, just purely for a cardio session. So I went to a different gym than I usually go to, and went and shot basketball and hopped on a bike for 15-20 minutes, and just because, you know, I felt like it. So, and lifting weights, going to the park and using the equipment that my company produces, we do that. It's something I feel no inclination to skip out on. So exercise is something that's a permanent part of my life. It's not a challenge for me. I like to sweat. I like working hard. I like making performance in the gym or athletically. It's just the diet for me. It's diet. I sleep pretty well at night. I exercise regularly. I give my body the nutrients that it needs. It's just sometimes too much of one macronutrient versus another. So it's things that I know. It's things that we all know. Thank you, Lotus FTW, for subscribing to me. That's what that beep just was. Yeah, that's all for now. So, not a shit week, like I said before, but not a good week. Just another week to forget. So, here's to making progress this upcoming week. New subs, welcome. Old subs, thank you for continuing to watch. I always have such a problem with that phrase. And I may be posting a midweek video, I may not, but next Sunday regardless. And that's it. That's all for now. So, thanks for watching, and until next time.